Yeah, 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 Yo, get it twisted. This rap is mine, motherfucker.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, and been really busy these past days, so that's why I haven't been able to upload. Yeah, so I was on, so we're in this group chat on Telegram. If you guys want to join, I'll link down the link down below so you can guys join. Okay, so we were talking about how NoFap is hated by the porn industry, and how people just like hate you, like when you even talk about something like semen retention and nofap, they just start going out on you, like calling you, oh, who hurt you, who did all this stuff, and yeah, and then they start coming out with the stuff saying that it's gonna give you blue balls and testy cancer and all that, which it's not true. They just use a bunch of excuses because they don't know what to say. When you go on long streaks, you feel more powerful. It's like the porn industry hates it. They hate it, but in reality, it's the truth. When you actually go on semen retention, there's a lot of benefits. There's you get stronger faster. You think more clearly. You get this glow on your face. Also, there's a sparkle in your eyes because you're full of life. You're not releasing it all like some people do. All they do is just release and release and release, because the government, why do you think they don't do anything about it? They don't do anything about it because they want to keep us dumbed down. They want to make men feminized because they know if they feminize men, it's going to be easier for them to control, and they're going to be more submissive. Because guys are different from girls, if you think about it. Guys have balls, they produce testosterone, while girls have other stuff. They do produce testosterone, but not as much, since they don't have the balls to do it. Literally. Yeah, and that's why it's harder for men. Because say they're preparing for a fight like Floyd Mayweather, or they're gonna play an athletic sport the next day, and say they ejaculate the day before, they're not gonna be able to perform as well, since they lost all those nutrients right there. And that's very dumb. If you try to lift weights right after ejaculating, it's gonna be really bad. You don't have all the strength that you need. When you try to like deadlift or bench or do all these heavy, like crazy stuff, crazy weights. Say you want to do 300 pounds of bench or 300 pounds of squat, it's going to be harder since you lost all the essence in your balls. They call it white gold. I was reading another theory saying that when you ejaculate, you're releasing everything, so your legs become more weak, and when you try to squat or run, sprint, it's harder since your legs, all the muscles compress together, and they help the balls push out all the essence out, and so that's why your legs are really weak. It's pretty much after a workout, but it takes at least a couple days to recover. And I was seeing that it takes about 6 to 7 days for testosterone levels to peak and just go back to normal levels, because when you're ejaculating a lot, your semen levels, not your semen levels, your testosterone levels are at a low, because when you're nutting and you're having all of that happy time, your testosterone comes in and stops it from happening. It stops the orgasm from happening, and so your testosterone and dopamine is abused. So that's why the first 2-3 days you feel kind of down, since you have no dopamine. You do have dopamine, but little bit. You're not producing as much since you released it all on that nut. And especially if you're nutting like say 3 or 4 times a day, you're just abusing your dopamine, and the things that you used to enjoy or used to love, you don't like anymore. And when you try to get motivation, it's like useless, since your brain is stubborn right now, since it has no dopamine, and testosterone is linked to depression levels, low sperm count. It makes you feel kind of worthless though. So when you abstain from nutting or nofap, it makes it way easier for your brain to produce dopamine, since you're not abusing it all, releasing it during watching pornography or beating your meat. Because when you're doing that, you're releasing a lot of chemicals. I think it's endorphin. I don't know. There's a lot of them. Because in one tablespoon of semen is equal to 80 tablespoons, I think, of blood, or 80 drops, something like that. But all all your blood is concentrated in your semen, so you can reproduce, and your dopamine is taken there. Because imagine if nutting was painful, nobody would do it. So this is how Mother Nature rewards us, and if we are abusing it by just watching pornography and just releasing it constantly with girls, not this is not just with porn, just with girls. Um, this is why bodybuilders, everyone, they abstain from this, because they know how much energy is in it. Even the top 1% know about this, because when you abstain from it, you can use all that sexual energy. I saw a video saying transmute it. Like when you get really, really horny, instead of just going out there and just releasing it with a girl or releasing it on your hand with porn, you can go lift heavy weights, use that sexual frustration to fuel your ambitions. Say you're really horny, like you get really strong urges, just go to the gym and start lifting like heavier than you can, and you will become stronger, like literally stronger, since you're using your strength. And if you use your mental strength and your urges, they all work together, and you're gonna do a lot of damage in the gym. You're gonna kill that workout. Or whenever you get urges, you can just go read a book and or meditate, because meditate will help, but when you have the urges, it's really hard. It's really hard. That's why I recommend the gym. If you have the urges really strong and you try to meditate, it's going to be really hard, since your brain is just going everywhere thinking about fantasizing and all that. And the first thing you can do is just go sprint outside as fast as you can, or just do something that will make you exhausted but do not release it. It's like when you get urges, it's like a plant that's trying to explode, like a nuclear plant. It's trying to go in meltdown, but they gotta control it, or else it's gonna go boom boom. So when you control it, you calm down the nuclear plant. You don't let it explode, cause a nuclear chain, whatever. And that's how it is with your balls. You will get blue balls, but there is some exercise out there that will help you. So quit watching all that garbage, because it fuels the porn industry's business. Say you watch gangbang or all that, it's gonna make the porn industry make more gangbang videos, since you like them, you other people like them. It's gonna make it harder, because you know why it's free. It's free products get you hooked on. Look at Facebook, it's super addicting. Yeah, I'll make part 2 for this video later. Right, take it easy and keep grinding. Fuck it, keep grinding.